Question came in, I'm still unclear how the BRRRR strategy would work, given that every property increases your debt load. Why would anyone keep giving you new loans as your debt balance keeps building? So now forget the BRRRR part for a second. Let's just talk in general. The more properties you own just adds more and more debt to your life. Like, why would people keep giving you more, like, loans? Why would the banks keep giving you loans? Well, let's talk about that. First of all, they won't always, well, I shouldn't say that. Some banks will stop you after 4 or after 10. There's these like limits, like 4, or there was 6 for a while, then it was 10. Those are like residential, like, you know, single family house loans. You typically can only have like 10 of them roughly. Now, does that mean you can't invest in more than that? Of course not. You can still find ways to do it. You can go portfolio loans, you can go private loans, blah, blah, blah. However, the real core of the question, besides the technical, what we're getting at here, is by buying more and more real estate, isn't that just adding more and more debt to your life? Isn't that getting dangerous? Well, not if every property, I mean, this is my opinion, but not if every property makes you way more money than it costs you. I mean, like, think about, like, I have a friend who owns a Domino's pizza, right? So they have a loan on their building. Their building costs them like $2,000 or $3,000 a month they have to pay. And they have employees. Oh man, they got employees. That costs tens of thousands of dollars every month for employees. Oh man. But their business brings in like 50 grand a month in income, in revenue. So guess what? They don't own one Domino's. They own like 30 Domino's. And they can keep buying Domino's because every Domino's just makes them way more money than what they spend. And so the bank doesn't go, too many loans, too many. No, they're like, great, we'll give you another one. The banks are begging them to buy more Domino's. Why? Because they're buying businesses. That's what rental properties are. They're little businesses that produce extra money, profit, cash flow if you buy them right. So if you have a bunch of properties and you buy them all right, you just make more and more money and the bank goes, oh yeah, I like this person. Now, what most people do to get around that 10 limit thing is they just get into multifamily. See, once you get above 4 units, you get into the 5, 10, 20 unit properties, well, then the banks don't care at all. Like they really they don't care as much at all. Now, there is still some requirements on the bigger deals. Like they want you to have more and more liquid money, which means money just in savings. They also want you to have a higher net worth. So at that point, you just start bringing in outside investors who have higher net worths. We call them key principals. In fact, in Open Door Capital, my real estate fund, I have a key principal. His name's Brian Murray. He's also my asset manager. Brian has a way bigger net worth than I do. He has a more liquid assets than I do. So he's able to help us get these big $5-10 million loans. And so there's always ways around it. Like people think that you're just like stuck, like you hit a brick wall, but they're never brick walls. It's just a turn. It's like you're in a maze and you hit at one wall, so you turn and you go this way, and then you hit another wall and you go that way. Like there's always answers to these questions. So yeah, is too much debt? Now, if you're buying a bunch of tennis shoes on credit cards, every credit card is costing you $200 a month. Yeah, that's stupid because that is a liability. It's costing you money, and the more you have, the more and more money you're losing. Just like if you bought 10 houses and every house makes you lose $500 a month, you can only do that so much until you're broke. But if your properties are making money, then you just keep making money more and more. Was that helpful? If so, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the little like button below the video and subscribe to my Instagram and BiggerPockets Instagram. At Beardy Brandon is me. BiggerPockets is at BiggerPockets everywhere. For BiggerPockets.com, my name is Brandon, signing off.